I'm Kayaditi, and this is Wallace and Gromit's Hunt for the Lost Balls. So I'm going to give 2 hints for each of the holes that keeps narrowing down the search. When you see the word pause your YouTube video, and then the reveal will come after it gives you the last hint. All right, hint 1. For hole 1, we're going to start there at the garage and go to the right. To narrow it down, go down towards the fence and do the right half towards the street. Hole 2, got lots of garden up here and flowers. So for the first hint, do the back half behind the gnome towards the house. Alright, if you still haven't found it, your last hint is to do this front area of the house, just on this side. Inside the house now, the train, we got couches, all kinds of stuff in here. So to narrow it down, fireplace towards the kitchen and the hallway. And for your last hint, the clock to the doorway to the kitchen. Now we're in the kitchen. Lots of places for the ball to be. So do the left half of the kitchen. And for your last hint, if you face this wall, go from the edge of the counter to the refrigerator. Hole 5. Outside, back here to the garden. So to narrow this one down, just focus on the greenhouse. And if that didn't quite do it, focus on the side of the greenhouse closest to the house. Gromit's out here working. All right, to narrow this one down, those boards all the way to the left towards that hedge. And for your last hint, you can come a little farther over here and just go from the middle of the greenhouse to the hedge. Okay, over here to our windmill and our outside area. For your first hint, focus on those yellow flowers over towards the edge of the house, towards that kitchen door. And for your last hint, the edge of the double doors to the edge of the house. Back towards the garage. So, looking out the garage there, towards the left and to the door that you came in. Alright, see that beam in the shelves? Just focus on the two left shelves and the back wall there. Alright, all the jam chaos. So, looking across the room from this angle, the brown cabinet back there, over to the side of the door. Think of the room as a rectangle and just do a diagonal line through it. And if that doesn't quite do it, we'll stick to the back here with the door to the little brown cabinet. Upstairs we go. So in the bathroom, focus on the left side from the curtains over. Alright, to narrow it down, focus on the left wall. Skip the tub. Okay, we're in Gromit's room. Lots of stuff laying about. Again, draw a diagonal through the room. Focus on the left half. We need a little more. Edge of the bed, that post, back to the door. Somebody's painting the bedroom. Alright, your first hint. Let's just divide the room this way and to the left. Now between the cabinet and the door, the dresser and the door, to the left. Past our loud vacuum cleaner, it's across two different rooms. So let's ignore the area where the vacuum cleaner is and stick to this room. And for a little more, you can skip the curtains in that corner and just focus on the desk area. Okay, now we're in Wallace's bedroom. Divide it in half and focus on the right half. probably didn't feel like that narrowed it down a whole lot. So we'll go over to this, divide again at the nightstand, and focus on the left. Dust bunnies. Oh, no. Down into the basement. Lots of machinery for the rockets and all kinds of things down here. So you're focusing on the ground area. You can skip all that stuff upstairs in the staircase. And to narrow it just a little more, focus on that control unit over to the wall. Okay, the auto dry. Lots of stuff back here for it, so let's focus on this half of the room towards the desk. Okay, the corner there at the bricks over to the light, so kind of that arched opening. Next we have our awesome rocket ship. Lots of stuff inside there. But for your first hint, back out of the rocket ship. You're looking below it. Yeah, any of these boards and boxes and paint cans. Okay, left half of the room. Off to the moon we go. Man, there's a lot of places up here to put this thing. So, this little quadrant area here, kind of covering those little mountains of cheese there. But that little area there, little. Yeah, that area was huge. All right, let's take it down a notch. Let's focus on our little robot guy. So now we're more towards the back side of the little mountains right there. And just what you can see in my clip here like this. Just in that little band there, behind that big crater on the ground. Luckily, this one's dark colored. Can you imagine if they had made that cheese colored? Alright, go back to the shack. You got yourself a lot of awesome Wallace and Gromit balls. Hope you enjoyed the hunt. I'm going to try to do these for all of them. So subscribe if you like.